Hello friends, how are you? Guys, I hope that you will be good. Welcome Failure Region IS, State PCS, SI and UGC NET. Today I am going to talk about UPSC syllabus PT. If you haven't subscribed this channel, then subscribe. If you like it or if you don't like our video, then don't like, comment, share, subscribe. Friends, today we will see the complete book of UPSC. There are some people who are new or who are preparing as if I am going to talk about prelims of those which book should read for UPSC prelims. As about books, everyone knows but does not know, so I am telling. I have prepared and kept books of history, geography, polity, economics, or economy, environment and ecology, current affairs. And without looking the syllabus, it is useless. Therefore, along with the book, as if definitely see the syllabus and previous year question. If you don't understand, then tell me, comment. Then I will tell from which section is question asked. Then I will tell. Let us start. Which one have to read books? First of all, talk about of history, because UPSC does not ask factual question about history, so you should know as a story. Only then you can solve UPSC questions. If you have to keep the foundation good, then you should Tamil Nadu board. Tamil Nadu board. Okay, Tamil Nadu board or NCRT 6th Ancient History Our Past first and 12th part first Ancient Themes in Indian History. Medieval 7th Medieval History Our Past second and 12th Medieval History Themes in Indian History part second. After it 8th Modern History Our Past third part first and part second. After it you will read 12th Modern History Themes in Indian History part third and 11th An Introduction of Indian Arts. As okay guys, you are understanding what am I saying? So NCRT or Tamil Nadu board, because if the building is to be built, then it is very important for the foundation to be strong. Then only the building can be built, otherwise it can collapse. Apart from this, you can also read the books. One of the both books 9th 10th do not have to be read because they are part of world history, and do not make notes in the first reading. NCRT or Tamil Nadu board, read with little understanding in the second reading, then try to understand better in third reading, and after fourth reading do the underline, and fifth readings you can make notes, but now the arise as questions whether to make notes from the text NCRT or Tamil Nadu board as a make or a not. But I would suggest that you make notes by reading the book one of the two publication in the short notes as fifth reading itself. After that, you can refer the standard book like ancient history R.S. Sharma, medieval history Satish Chandra, modern history Spectrum Rajiv Ahir, Spectrum publication. He is IPS officer. History of modern India Bipin Chandra, one of both. History of modern India or modern history, you can refer art and culture Nitin Singhania. Okay friends, now we will talk about the history from UPSC of state PCS, even SI Daroga is from any state is likely to ask more question here. Its names is modern Indian history. You can refer Spectrum and Bipin Chandra. Spectrum or Bipin Chandra, one of both. You have to take only one source. I suggest that are in Spectrum 21 chapters in the Spectrum. Read and understand these chapters, and you can revise. From there, the summary is given in the last. You can revise in that again by again. You will read a story in a Spectrum, then you will see each chapter last as summary is given, so you can be revised again by again. And for art and culture, you can read Nitin Singhania. Art and culture, you can read Nitin Singhania books, or an introduction of Indian arts. An introduction of Indian art is a 11 standard book. Read the book also. Nitin Singhania, Nitin Singhania books and art and culture is very bulky. So that book don't read, and that is factual book. I would be better to read the NCERT book of class 11th. Also, tie the knot of one thing. Watch the previous year's questions till you keep watching. If you don't understand, this does not mean that you give up after understanding. You have to keep watching, and I want to say that one thing, that you should take the solution of previous year questions from 2011 to 2022. Keep watching it again by again, so that you know from where are asking questions. After it, I will talk about of Indian polity. This book by M. Lakshmikant. Okay, this book is a Bible. Do not take any other than option. In my view, this view or will hear from every toppers. If you do not read this book, then it will be difficult to answer the question. If you feel like reading another book, then you can read as the book of D.D. Basu, Subhas Kashyap. But I would suggest that please read M. Lakshmikant book. Please, I am kindly requesting to you. And because 50% questions of men's general study paper 2 will be solved from here. If you have time, then you can read 11th Indian Constitution of Work, the book. If you read this book is first reading, then you can complete 15 to 20s days as page about as something 850s at the first reading. Now talk about of economy. Okay, you can read NCERT book 11th Indian Economic Development. Okay friends, by which your basic will become strong and it will be easy for you to understand the economy. After reading this, you can study 12th Indian economy as a introductory macroeconomics. Okay, so that your foundation will be ready. Then you read after Ramesh Singh books Indian economy, by which can building on the foundation that was being created. Whereas these sections, current affairs have a big role play in the economy, so you must have read current affairs. Or those who are new or as if they face any problem, then I will also make videos on current affairs, which news should be read or which news shouldn't. For fresher, which one news is necessary, and the summary of economy survey and budget. The summary of economy survey and budget will be read from notes of vision is. Notes of vision is. Okay friends, which can be found on vision's website and download it. In the economy, which is a scheme of the government, it will keep in mind new scheme which is going on and what are their purpose. Keep your focus on that. Sometimes chronicles also ask for orders. Okay friends, now talk about of geography. Geography is the important role of PT and men's, but we shall talk about of only PT. It is a good source. However, instead of reading 6th to 10th, you read the book of 11th and 12th. 11th Indian Physical Environment, Fundamental of Physical Geography, and 12th Fundamentals of Human Geography, Indian People and Economy. Okay, you can build your building by strengthening your basic foundation by reading class 11th book, which are Indian Physical Environment and Fundamental Physical Geography, as well as by reading class 12th Fundamental of Human Geography and Indian People and Economy. If we talk about the textbook, then you can read the book of Majid Hussain. For Indian Geography, World Geography, you can refer Majid Hussain. Okay friends, for Indian Geography and World Geography. If you have more time, then you can also read the book of certificate Physical and Human Geography, G.C. Leong, by G.C. Leong. I would say that you should read only NCERT. 11th and 12th book. Read it again and again. Do not read another apart from this. Without an atlas, you cannot make a question of geography. Atlas is a very important role in geography. Oxford and students or Orient Black Swan. You can choose and take one from the atlas, because river, mountain, waterfall, which state is in which state, through the map itself you can keep in your mind for a long time. At the same time, it is a humble request to you again and again that you have to keep watching the previous year question as well, understand the syllabus. In this way, the preparation of UPSC as as if you will be good. Okay, my friends, and now talk about of science and technology. We shall talk about of science and technology. First, you read NCERT from 6th to 10th. 6th to 10th, you have to read. If you have to read, then your basic foundation it will be strong, 100% sure. Every toppers suggest that this book as a science 6 to 10th. Also the or NCERT has a huge contribution in UPSC prelims exams. Also the section of biology, you can read Lucent's books and also have to read which books? Lucent book as biology, only biology part, and class 12 book lesson 11 12 of biology book. Only you have to study book of science and tech, then you can read VNIS materials, science and technology. And whatever you read, you should read the previous year questions syllabus with you. If you study by making combination in this way, then your studies will get brighter and chances of passing the exams will be more. Now let's talk about of environment and ecology. Environment and ecology books. We would say that the best source of this is NCERT biology book. Which books? Biology book. Last 13 to 16 lessons. If you read only 4 chapter of the last, then you can, its previous I have indicated, but telling, then you can establish your basic foundations like 13 to 16th. That is enough. If you have time, then you can read Shankar IS environment, ecology and environment. Now talk about of current affairs. It is the very important role in UPSC exams. If you want to get information about current affairs, then first of all, whatever book you have been told to read, then read it well, otherwise you will have trouble connecting. As far as the whole fight is concerned, it is about current affairs. Okay, current affairs decide. Your GS will syllabus prelims or mains based on current affairs, so you can take the materials of Vision IS as magazines or IS Baba for 365. Okay friends, for newspaper you can read Indian Express or the Hindu. If you guys comment and tell refer, then I will also make video of newspaper which you can easily understand that things, because the role of newspaper plays a huge role in prelims mains interview. If you want to be better than others, then you have to perform better by planning as well as in this platform with the right strategy. So our IS officer of the future, you should like subscribe this channel by passing in the bell icon and share it with your friends who do not miss such a good strategy. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.